Hey guys, how's it going? Well, this video is going to be about the do-it-yourself roof rack that I made that I used to put the solar panel on my roof. So my ultimate goal with this roof rack was to do basically two things. Number one, make it strong and effective, and number two, do it cheaply. You know, up in Canada, you could easily spend $300, $400, $500 on a roof rack, and I'm just not willing to do that when I have an idea where I could do it for a lot cheaper. So basically, the roof rack that I built is made out of kind of tubular aluminum pieces. I bought 4 pieces. Each one of them was 48 inches long, and it was like $22 each. So the total price, including everything, bolts, brackets, and the aluminum tubular pieces, was $107 plus tax. However, there's a lot of bracket parts, like L brackets and stuff, I bought, which I am going to return. I bought like a bunch of different styles because I didn't want to be monkeying around and going in the Home Depot and then coming out and saying, oh, I need this piece. This isn't going to work, so now I got to try this. Because I was kind of like designing it as I went, kind of an idea. So I thought, instead of doing all that, I'll just buy all the pieces I think I might possibly need and then return whatever ones I don't use. So I expect that I could easily knock $10 or $15 off that 107. So essentially I built the roof rack for under $100. And considering that it would cost a lot more money than that if I would have bought a commercial one, I think I did pretty well. Now, am I especially thrilled with the roof rack that I built? Not really. There's a couple mistakes that I made where I had the bracket in a certain place, and then I realized that the bar was too low and it was hitting the roof, so I couldn't use that bracket, but I already drilled the holes. So now there's extra holes. Oh well. No big deal. You know, maybe in the future I'll upgrade it and try to do a better job, but right now it's functional, it's quite strong, and it's doing its job. I got the solar panel on there. I still have to drill the hole into the roof of the van and put the cables through to hook them up to my battery, and that's going to be my next project. So this is how I connected my solar panel to the roof. I got a large bolt through 2 pieces of this aluminum, and each piece of aluminum is 3/4 of an inch. And then on the inside here you can see you use lock washers. I prefer to use nylon threaded nuts, and I'm probably gonna, I am gonna add some nylon threaded nuts on the end of that, but Home Depot didn't have it in stock for the size of the screw that I had, or I guess you would call that the bolt. The problem I had was, originally, you can see how this, I've just got like a L bracket thing connecting into the roof. But on this side, I couldn't do that. Because what I did, you can see I originally had the 2 screw holes here. Well, they're still there, but that's how I had it fastened. And what happened was, it was bottoming out in the middle here, and it was rubbing, and I really didn't want that to happen. So I fixed that by just using one single L bracket. And even though this doesn't really look that sturdy, I can shake the whole van by pulling on that. So it is sturdy. And there's a threaded nut on the other side here. So that's working for now. I might upgrade it at a later time. 150 watts, baby. Oh yeah. One thing I want to do, and I might still do, is I might even try to lower this a little bit more and just have like maybe 3 millimeters. Right now it's about a centimeter, and lower it a bit more, and that means lowering this more. The reason I want to lower it more is because the lower it is, the lower the panel is, the less drag it'll have in terms of wind resistance, which means I'll have better fuel economy. So what you want to do is you want to have the solar panel as low as possible and as far back as possible. As you can see, there's a small gap, maybe an inch or so between the roof vent and the solar panel. So that's as far back as she can go. So on the Ford Transit Connect, they have these Allen key bolts, hex bolts, that they use to attach the, they're just there, so you just pull them out and you can put your L brackets right in there. So you can make a roof rack pretty easily. You don't have to drill holes into the top of the van, it's already there. The problem is that it was a lot bigger originally. This bolt thing had a rubber case around it and was the same size as this black rubber washer. And so I had to cut it to get it to fit where the bracket was in order to be able to turn it. And that eventually proved unnecessary because I had to change the L bracket in order to raise the height. But yeah, so that makes it easy. One thing I'm still going to do, now that it's actually stopped raining, is I'm going to put some Dicor all over this. I cinched it down pretty tightly, and it is rubber, so it's pretty waterproof, I think. But just to be safe, I'm going to cover it in Dicor just to make sure that it doesn't have any leaks. So here you see a 2010 Connect, which is mine, beside a more modern Connect. I think it's probably 2015 or 2016. Because in 2014 they started making them lower, so you see the amount of difference you have in internal height. This is a key reason why it's better to buy an older Connect. Alright guys, well there you have it. Do yourself a roof rack for less than $100. Thanks for watching, take care, have a good night.